The MCK, KSCS, and KMMLA Vice President announced the Covered Rink Project at a press conference on Monday, July 22nd. Phase 1 of the project will begin in September and will build a concrete rink, boards, and safety netting by March 2025. Phase 2, including the roof, aims to be completed by 2026-2027. The project will remove and replant about 110 ash trees affected by the emerald ash borer, 1 for 1. The Director of Sports and Recreation thanked KSCS, the Economic Development Agency of Canada for Quebec Regions, and Kirby Joe Daibo for their support in fundraising and championing the project.
Definitely offering a second surface, second regulation size surface will definitely increase accessibility to sports recreation, and it's being promoted as a multi-use facility. It's not lacrosse, hockey, or figure skating. It is for community to use, so in the summer we definitely could accommodate festivals, community organizations to set up and do information sessions. So we're looking forward to this year-round multi-use facility.
Well, with KSCS receiving the Child and Family Services settlement dollars that we received back in 2022, we've been partnering with every community organization that needs assistance in one way, shape, or form to support programming, development, a number of different initiatives. So, I mean, in terms of this project, we're partnering in order to carry out the project. So we've supplied quite a bit of funding in terms of getting phase 1 off the ground to completion so that the next steps can be pursued. So for us, the way we look at it is we're helping fund the foundation of the programming and the service environments. So when it comes to the wellness of the community, sports and rec has always been at the heart of community wellness. From when I was a kid up until today, sports and athletics have always been a huge component of the community. It brings community members together, builds sort of a framework for younger generations. So we're all about supporting that. And this is, a huge, huge first step, and we're really, really happy to be a part of it.
As far as establishing a second surface, for me, it's critical. It's critical in the development of our youth to capture those high-level positions. It's a pivoting point in the development of our youth, creating safe spaces for families to gather, come together. There's a cultural significance behind it too. Having the ability to honor our creator and play our game. Most importantly, focusing on productive social engagements, right? And this is what we need to move forward, yeah.
Well, actually, if they named one of the partners, it was one of our economic development partners back when I was with Dewaduni Zakta. And the funding agent had approached me and mentioned this funding that they had for projects like this. And he went around the community and actually talked to people himself just to see like what if people would back a rink roof. And he said it was overwhelming support for that, for such a project. And unfortunately, we only had a week to apply, so as Kirby Joe mentioned, luckily former Dewaduni Zakta employee Herb Rice was available. He had retired, so he was available to write project proposals, and he was available. So we had a meeting with MCK, Council, Chief and Council. They unanimously supported the idea of getting a proposal together. It had to be from the MCK, it couldn't be from DEWA, although it was an economic development funding source. Still, it's a council project and it's on council lands. So Herb did his magic, and with 1 week to go, was able to pull it off and get that project, get the proposal in. And Kirby Joe deserves so much credit for all his work, but everybody. I mean, there's so many people that behind the scenes that never get any credit, never get named or anything like that deserve so much credit. And but it's a community effort. I mean, so many people were involved with that, and I'm just proud that it's here. Like I played lacrosse all my life. My son plays lacrosse and hockey. Like the kids are going to benefit from this. I know when I was growing up, I wish we had more available rinks, especially with the roof and things like that, especially a second surface. So it's a vital step for the community. I'm so proud of everybody involved.